Hello, welcome to the next instalment in our Advent series. We are currently reading through the book of Luke and we have made it all the way to chapter 21. It's Tuesday the 21st of December and it's nearly Christmas. It's very exciting. Now you may have noticed that there are helpful headings in the Bible. There are to frame the passages, and in chapter 21 we have two headings. Firstly, we have the widow's offering and the destruction of the temple and signs of the end times, which is pretty heavy for a Tuesday. Now that's in the New International Version translation. On the face of it, as the heading suggests, there are two separate stories going on here. Firstly, you have the story of the widow who has lost her husband and is giving the little that she has. This is followed by Jesus describing the end of the world as we know it to his disciples. In the New Living Translation, the heading is a slightly less terrifying. Jesus speaks about the future. And the more I've spent reading through this chapter, the more I feel that the widow is an example to us of one who is wholly prepared for Jesus' return and the future that Jesus speaks of. She's not obsessed with wealth or seemingly weighed down with things of the world, but is freely giving everything that she is able to. So it prompted me to consider two things. Firstly, am I prepared to give everything to be prepared for Jesus' return? Jesus tells the disciples in this chapter in no uncertain terms that they need to be ready. In verse 34 reads, "Watch out, don't let your hearts be dulled by carousing and drunkenness and by the worries of this life. Don't let that day catch you unaware like a trap, for that day will come upon everyone living on the earth. Keep alert at all times." So are you alert at all times, or are you preoccupied with things of this world, such as wealth? Are you distracted by things and the worries of the world like COVID? There's so much in the news about it at the moment, and we do need to be careful and we do need to be cautious. But are you more preoccupied with that than actually focusing on the message of that Jesus gives us and the hope of his return? Secondly, do I use the opportunities that God gives me, however they might come about, to speak about him? Now, I don't think that God means for us to try and shoehorn our faith into every single conversation we have with everybody. Nobody appreciates a Bible basher. But if we are asked about our faith, and certainly if we're challenged about it, then do we take that chance to speak about Jesus without fear of ridicule or retaliation? Verse 13 in the New Living Translation reads, "This will be your opportunity to tell them about me." So, do we use the opportunities that God gives us, and are we prepared to give everything to be prepared for Jesus' return? Now, one of my favourite Elton John songs is "Are You Ready for Love?" And during this season of Advent, we have been speaking about preparing ourselves for Jesus. And so today I'm asking, are you ready for love? Are you ready for God? Now, in the song, and this is what I want my answer to be, the answer is, yes I am, yes I am, yes I am. So today I invite you to reflect on these couple of points and to consider whether you are ready for Jesus' return. God bless you and have a joyful day.